Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Shots. I'm your host, Mick Chambers. I'm here with two of the three famous musketeers in archery. So I'm here with Mike and Tom Bowman, aptly named. And guys, you look fantastic. How you doing?
For our age, right?
No, for any age. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've got a video where I was like, dude, you guys are the three most handsome. It is. You literally could play the Three Musketeers in the movies, man. Which one of you would be Errol Flynn, though? That's what I want to know.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Boys, where's your brother?
John, he's on his way to Florida, unfortunately.
He better be tuning in. I'll tell you that right now.
We haven't swung him over yet. He's still a bare bow guy.
He's a bare bow guy, and we're working on him.
But he's a good shot. He's the best.
Yeah. Is he? Is he for real though? Is he for real?
Well, he's put it that way.
He's got every advantage, man, using a longbow. That's crazy.
I know.
It's absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you guys. Fawn Gerard is in the house today. Listen to this. Can you believe that?
Hey,
Don't we? Don't we?
We're very fond of her.
If you're gonna have terrible dad puns, we're gonna have to kick you off.
Yeah, I know.
So everyone that is joining, thanks very much. We appreciate everyone that comes on board to listen to us talk. We're going to be talking about Lancaster. We're going to be talking about Longbow. Don't forget to say hi in the comments. Don't be creepy and just kind of stick around and just kind of go like, I'm just going to listen. No, you have to say hi in the comments because it's weird if you don't. So there's 11 people in here and only Fawn and Wade have said hello. So make sure you say hello in the comments because I'd like to see who's here. Mike Olson's there and also Karen, Mike and Karen. Good to see you guys. Anyway, I am here again with Mike and Tom Bowman. Let's kick this off, guys. Who wants to go first? Who's going to tell me, give us your background. For people who don't know you, you're very famous in the community. But for people who don't know you, give us your history, your background, and how you got into longbow. So both of you, go ahead.
Okay. I've been full circle. I started bow hunting where I started with a bow. Actually, I think we got our first bows when we were 12 years old for Christmas, and I shot my brother in the head.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right between the eyes.
Makes sense.
My first wounded animal, but anyway. We started young, but I really didn't get into it until I got over in Guam in the Navy, and I met a guy over there that got me interested in it. And he ordered a bow from Sears and Roebuck. But anyway, that started me, and I've been shooting a bow pretty much ever since. And been whole circle, been recurve, compound, which I fought against for a long time, and then here I am back to recurve, now back in the Longbow, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I never had target panics in my life until I picked up a release in the compound, and then now target panic is part of my shot cycle.
That's funny.
I fight it all the time. My name is Tom, and I have target panic. That's the way it is.
You kind of started off, okay, listen. Okay, for Mike, you got to start off with, hi, my name is Mike, blah, 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 blah.
So,
and then not everyone knows you two together, right?
So, hi, my name's Mike Bowman. And I started with archery back in 1970, and we started with I think if I remember, it was a Bear. It was a real short 54-inch Magnum. Did they make a Magnum back then? Anyway,
maybe. Yeah.
So I went through that same cycle too, and I hunted back then, and then I shot up into the 80s when I went to a compound bow, but I stopped hunting. And now, unlike today, we didn't have anything to shoot. There weren't any 3Ds. There wasn't really any ranges, and I just got bored and quit. But I started back about 7 or 8 years ago with the bear bow, And then I shot that. And then one day on a range, somebody handed me a Longbow, and it was love right there. So I've been Longbow ever since.
Okay. All right. So you started up, where'd you guys grow up again?
In Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah,
Columbus, Ohio. So you're like born and bred Ohio people. The last time I saw you, we were at the
Singles boot camp.
Barebow boot camp. Yeah. Isn't that a fun? That is an amazing event. I mean, underrated. Oh my gosh. There isn't a single sport that has such a great venue for such a low cost. It's like ridiculously cheap and fun to go to. Anyway, so that was the last time I saw you guys. You guys were shooting longbow at that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And still your brother's not shooting longbow. Okay. All right. But are you all three going to the Classic?
Well, actually, he and I will be competing. Brother John is going to just be there for support.
That is amazing. And how do you guys, I've got this crazy question for you. How do, like, okay, there's three in my family. I have an older brother, I have an older sister, and I'm the baby. For the longest time, I hated those two. Like, I could not stand them. I couldn't stand them. So, like, I mean, I think I stabbed my sister with a fork at one point. And I know my brother pushed my sister down this. We beat up on my sister, I guess. And my brother was pretty mean to me. So how over the years have you guys stayed together and so close? You guys, every time I see you, it's kind of like it's a package deal almost.
We love each other, and we're our best friends, and we have so much fun together.
But there were bad times in her life. He used to beat me up all the time, put a pillow over my face till I died almost.
Mike,
we had those times, but it all comes back when you get older. I think you'll figure it out. That, was better than.
I know, Tom. I'm actually really good friends with my sister and my brother now, like really, really close. As we get older, you just start to appreciate family. I don't know what it is, but you just do. It's so important. But you guys all have the same hobbies. Are you competitive with one another?
I'm probably more competitive. I like competition.
Do you?
Yeah.
Were you the kid at Christmas time that knocked over the Monopoly board if you lost?
No.
If he was losing, he knocked it off. He'd say, "I quit." But he beat me all the time. And then when he was losing, he'd quit. So you didn't win because I quit.
I don't remember that.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. So I love this side of the story. I love this humanity side of archery. It's just really too bad we got to get your brother into longbow. No, I mean, any archery is great archery, and as long as you guys are shooting targets together and having fun, I mean, that's all very cool. You have an amazing support system just because you guys are all three really, really great people. And your spirit and your heart kind of shows through. And I love that about you guys.
Thank you.
I think every time I see you, I feel happy.
I tell you, Mick, it's I think that comes with growing older too.
Yeah.
I've noticed it myself as I grow older, it changes you in a way. I am a mature person.
But you're not, if we're going to talk about age, I'll bring it up. You are a little bit older, right? But
I'm 85.
How old?
85.
If I look like that good at 85, man, I have to tell you, I don't know who you sold your soul to, but I mean, there's some good genes there.
Well, I'm 38.
Yeah, I know you are. Obviously,
backwards. I'm 83. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. There's two ways you can go as you get older. You can be shut off, curmudgeon, hate everyone, I don't feel or get that from you guys ever. I don't know if it's just because you're in archery and in archery we're a big community and there's a lot of love there, but I get such great vibes from you all the time.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
It's what keeps us together, Mick. I mean, we've been outdoors people all our life. We grew up when we didn't have TV. I mean, I didn't have TV until we were 12 or 13 years old.
And look at you guys now on a podcast with live podcasting.
Yeah,
okay.
Here we are on TV ourselves.
Okay, well, enough of that. Let's talk about archery. I did want to get that out of the way though, because I'm in the mood. It's the Christmas spirit. I'm just telling you. We got to enjoy a little bit of Christmas, and when we see people and we appreciate them, say that, tell them that. That's my lesson for today. talk to me about your archery. Talk to me about how you shoot. So I'm going to go, Tom, you went first last time. Mike, jump in, give us your shot process, what you're thinking about when you approach the line, and keep, longbow specific. I want to hear all about it.
Okay, so I'll try to cut this down a long story short because at that early years when we started, I can't even remember if I aimed or what. I just pointed the bow and shot, right?
Yeah.
So, and then of course it got up the compound and so on. But even when I stepped back into this thing about 8 years ago, I didn't really understand aiming, and all I knew was put the point of the arrow on the target, and then I learned the gap and this kind of thing. So I think with my biggest thing is the discipline of learning how to aim and fundamentals of this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as far as what I think of my shot process is this. I move to the line. I get my balance. I get my set and my stance. I look at the target. I know where I want to put the point.
Yep.
And then I go. I expand into the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
And from the anchor, after I've sighted into where I'm going to hit, I'll look at the target, and then I expand into my back. Okay, and then from there, I want to rotate. Jocko said something the other night, and I've heard it before, and I've been there before too. But when he said at his process is rotating that arm or elbow back, rotating. What I was doing was pull straight back, and arrows go left and low or whatever. But expanding and then rotating around that into the back, and then it just goes.
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty much it. And I noticed we videotape each other, and we'll notice I was creeping. I saw that on the video, and I watched him, and he was creeping. So we monitor that very closely. Pretty much that's it for me.
That's such a great support system, man. I mean, like how many 83, like older guys in their 80s that are doing this stuff? It's just amazing to me. Anyway, I'm just blown away by you guys. Big fan. All right, Tom, tell us about your shot process.
Well, I'm going to say a lot of things that he said. I don't want to repeat it all, but I've narrowed it down a lot. I mean, I'm a guy that's suffered with. My name is Tom, and I have target panic kind of thing.
Welcome, Tom.
I suffered through that for years, and it bites me when I don't want it. And it's a lot. All target panic is a form of anxiety, and I know that. But it's a part of my shot cycle. There's a point where I try to, disengage with that. So my shot cycle is I'm actually working now on a closed stance, and so I don't have to do all that rotation and all. I get in that close stage, so I'll have to lift and draw the anchor. And when I get to anchor, that's when I try to disengage with what it's always bothered me, and I focus 100% on aiming. I want it there, and then I try to just maybe say a word like transfer. Sometimes during that it goes.
Okay.
But I've learned to somewhat. I still suffer from target panic at time and performance anxiety.
Yeah.
But that's how I deal with it. And sometimes I shoot good, and sometimes I don't shoot not so good. So.
You know what? But you're putting the effort in. And so, listen, I want a good segue into performance anxiety. I mean, and talking about what a lineup we have at this longbow competition this year. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. The promotion, all these people, all these great people have been. Calvin Smock is in the crowd here listening. He's going to be there competing. How do you kind of like, you go up to the line, and right next to you is Calvin Smock. How do you control your nerves?
Good question. That is, in fact, you have to train to do that. I mean, I used to bowl seriously in some other sports as a ski instructor for years, and you had to block it out. I mean, that's what I try to do. I train to block out. Mm-hmm. everything, and that works for me. But I think it's a mental training to be able to do that, and confidence. Confidence is the major thing. If you don't have the confidence, it's hard to do.
But where do you get the confidence from?
Well, just making some good shots, and I know that I'm going to make bad shots, and learning how to accept those. So rather than make a bad shot and try to figure it out, just you're going to make a bad shot, just tell yourself. And I think Joel has helped us so much over this stuff.
Joel Turner, yeah.
Joel Turner,
Oh, Joel, you bet.
and that mental training, and you're going to. And I tell myself, I'm going to make a good shot. I make one bad. We all make them bad.
Tom, what do you think about performance anxiety and how you can overcome that? Do you feel like all the times that, we've been together at the barebow boot camps and being around these really iconic archers, do you think that helps you at all?
I do. I think because really you're performing against or with as the mentor you're with is, world class shooters, so you don't want to look like an idiot either. So, that brings anxiety is either two things. It's either result oriented.
Yep.
Or it's target oriented. I mean, you can have both, you can have any, but the important thing is, to me, is to be able to separate. I always had a thing where I fired on the aim, and it's a most horrible thing to do. As soon as I get to aim, boom, it's gone. When I can get to anchor, I can say, focus on the aim. I can focus hard on the aim and let that transfer
Just let it happen. Yeah.
But but it's when performance anxiety is a real thing. I mean, it's
So would you say, like, if you on a perfect shot, when you shoot a perfect shot, you are only thinking about your shot cycle? Is that how you feel about a perfect shot?
well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I know that if I do the things I'm supposed to do, then I'll end up with a good shot. But when you mess a shot up, it's just like hitting a golf ball. You know where the drive's going. It's before you even look up. It goes where it goes.
That's so true.
I try not to overanalyze myself if I'm competing or something, but I just want to try to keep it simple. I kind of like the Paul Helms shot cycle sequence. It says a lot shorter, and if I stretch it out and add too many things into it, it just confuses me more than anything else. So
I love that. A little Paul Helms reference. That's awesome.
I've only been working on it for 60 years, but I'm still working on it.
You Ohio boys stick together. Hey, listen, I love that. Okay, well, tell me how you're going to win the Lancaster Classic this year by talking about the equipment that you're going to shoot to win the Classic this year. Mike, go ahead.
Well, actually, right behind me. And I was going to write this down too. The name of the bow, and that's all part of it. I'd have to get up and look at that bow. Maybe you recognize it.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, wait a minute.
He's got it.
Oh gosh. I can't even read it.
That's okay. It's pretty.
Anyway, it's a sweet bow, and I apologize to the bow maker. He's from Michigan up there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so well, tell me, how about arrows? You get shot.
Okay, interesting arrows. Now, all of us know the wood arrow thing. I spent 2 hours in here spinning arrows today, and I'm still not dialed in exactly which batch I'm going to take out, but I think I'm narrowed it down. And I think, tuning these arrows, I know it's a pain, but I really enjoy doing that and trying to straighten them and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a challenge. It is. But here's the other thing, Nick, and I wanted to say this for all the people, ladies and guys out there that are thinking or have thought like, hey man, I'd like to do that, but I'm not good enough, or it's all this kind of thing. And I'm here to say you should do it, because Tom and I, when we go, we have no expectations. We know we're not going to win this thing, okay? But we really just being there and doing it and finishing that thing, I'm happy. I won because the battle was within yourself here, to do that. So that's the way I feel about it.
Well, no, that's good. I mean, okay, so let's talk about that for expectations for the classic.
Yeah.
Listen, I think, and I'm not an expert like you guys, but I think
Oh no. Thank
I
you.
know. I listen. Seriously, I think you guys should have an expectation. Let me explain.
Okay.
Maybe the expectation isn't to win the classic, but maybe it is to do your personal best score.
Yes.
Maybe it is to
That's exactly what
meet five new friends or something like that. Yeah, like have
Yeah.
those expectations when
Yeah.
you go into a tournament.
Yeah.
There should be something. That's a learning experience. I think Joel
Yeah.
Turner would call it, right?
Yep.
Everything is going to be a learning experience for you guys, and you've been there before. But what is the next thing that you want to do there? Like I get it can be. Hey, I just want to get to know the community. I just want to get that. We say it in martial arts, we say, iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. So like when you're competing against guys like, Calvin Smock, right?
Yeah.
Like you've got the best in the world there, arguably. And so, when you're up against him, you're going to, hopefully you perform a little bit better.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
what, I don't know what Ken, sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Like, something about a sexy bow. Fawn said that he had a sexy bow that shoots sweet. I don't know if it's your bow or
Who? My bow?
I don't know yet. We're gonna get
I
to you
haven't
in a
even
second.
tried it at 20 yards yet. That's where I'm at.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
man.
No.
it's a Java man. There you go. Our
Oh,
Michigan
yeah.
boy. Michigan
Yeah.
boy. There you go. I was gonna say that looks a lot like my bow. That's a good quality bow if it's a Java man.
Yeah.
Hey, just Mike, before you leave,
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
okay. 80 plus years old. How much weight are you holding on your fingers? Do you know?
Yeah. I'm pulling about right now I'm 33 at 29 and a half. So I'm pretty close to 33. I was shooting as I get older, my muscles, I was pulling a 35 at 28, but really I was probably pulling about 37 and a half. It was getting tough.
Yeah.
So I backed it down to 29 and a half at 33.
All right. Okay. So that's your gear. That's your equipment. That's your setup. I'm anxious to see how you do this year. I'm happy to see you compete. Tom, give us your rundown on all your gear.
Well, I just got a new bow from Big Jim. I got a new Buffalo 66 inch, and it is a sweet bow. But like I say, I haven't been to 20 yards yet.
Okay.
I've got this, and I'm trying to get. I can pull, but there's certain things I can't do with this wrist right now. I hope it's gone by the time we get there. But what was the question?
Yeah, I forgot to.
Yeah.
What gear are you taking? What gear are you taking to Lancaster to win the classic this year?
Well, that's it. Unfortunately I had a heartbreak and I had to sell my second timber point because they were I couldn't pull them anymore. But they got good homes, so I'm happy for that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, and how I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm just going to do the best I can and try to have a good time when I'm out there.
For sure. So you got a Big Jim bow,
Yeah,
right? And it's what'd you say? 66 inch.
66 inch Buffalo.
What's the weight on that?
It's 31 pounds, 28.
Perfect. Okay, and you got a bunch of wood arrows, or are you borrowing them from your brothers?
Yeah, I might have to if I keep shoot like I'm shooting, but they're from Lost Nation. I think I think they're average out about 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
Yeah. Okay, you got a 40-pound
Fine.
arrows.
Yeah.
And they seem to be shooting real good. So the problem is not the bow, because I saw Fawn shoot it, and I want to go home. I mean, it's just, she puts them all right in there.
No kidding. She is a world-class
I really
champion.
don't have any expectations, and I knew they do a how do they do that, a bottom up shoot. I'm waiting for him to get a bottom down, then I might have a chance at it. I don't
You guys are hilarious. Hey, listen, just want to talk to the people that are in the comment section right now. got any questions for these guys? And don't ask where their brother is. We already went over that. He's on his way to a better place, Florida.
Yeah.
So don't ask about that. But please, any questions, go ahead and shoot. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the Classic. You guys have already registered,
Yes.
assumed? Okay. And when do you know who your bail partner and all that stuff is?
Well, that's a good question. We're shooting at 7:30 slot
PM or AM?
a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be tough.
Dude, I don't
But I don't
I'm a
know.
morning
Now,
person.
that's a good question, Mick, because I think in the wind, DeSanto, if he's on here, he might be able to tap into that. Since there's so many Longbow guys, they
Yeah.
may group that 12 o'clock on Friday. Hopefully they do. And I think there were last count, there were about 15 or 16 at that 7 Longbows at 7 a.m.
Yeah, something like 93 shooters altogether.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to mix us with the bear bows or if they will mix us with the Longbows there.
They're probably going to have to unless they open up another time or something like that.
Yeah,
Fawn says she's shooting at 7:32.
yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, what are you guys early risers?
Oh.
My bones don't even. I'm 56 and my bones don't get warmed up until maybe 1:30 p.m. Like I'm just like,
When
hey,
you're our age, you get up a lot earlier, so you got a lot of time to warm up.
okay. Sean's asking, how many competitions do you guys shoot a year?
And we're 3D guys, so we'll go to 3D local stuff. We hope to go, some of the other ones this year. But once a year we shoot the inside at Lancaster.
Yeah.
So it's quite a transition for us. We love being out on the woods and shooting 3Ds.
So local shoots, do you get into local shoots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
We go to what did we go to in Michigan?
Yeah,
this last year.
We go to Michigan. We've been to
Etar. We like those.
We love them.
Oh, those things. Yeah, those are great. Those rendezvous and the one in Michigan.
Yeah. They're going to move that one.
Kalamazoo. It's not in Kalamazoo anymore.
No,
They used
well,
to-
moving it.
no, wait a minute. That's a show in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, the ones in Kalamazoo is a
One-
show.
Yeah, I can't think of the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're moving it south around Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then that's closer to Ohio. You should be easier
Yeah.
to drive there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions for these guys? I'm so excited to get to I'm really, man, it's going to be such a fun Lancaster this year. It's like double the fun this year. If you, because I love barebow and I love, I feel like when I say that, I feel like that. I don't know if you guys remember when Tom Cruise jumped up on Oprah Winfrey's like, I'm in love. Like, he made a fool of himself. Yeah. I feel like jumping up and going, I love barebow. Like, I love it. But longbow.
Longbow.
Longbow close.
Oh, Mick, it's a funny thing about longbow people. And in longbow, it's like, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. When you go to longbow tournaments or you're around longbow people, they want to shoot your bow. They want to know more about your bow. It's an incredible family we belong to here. And the first time we went to Lancaster, we didn't know anybody. We were like deers in the headlights. We're standing out there. But these guys, Chris and her bunch from Texas, they took us under wing and invited us to the table, and we just had a great time. I mean, it was so friendly, and I think anybody new going this year, they're going to experience the same thing. It was just wonderful. And being out on that floor when they played the national anthem, it got me. I tell you, I felt like
which national anthem are you talking about?
Yeah.
The U.S. one? Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, I felt
one.
like a real athlete that day. I was so proud to be out there.
Well, imagine how you're going to feel when you're on the stage shooting for the like. Imagine when you're on the stage. There's going to be one light on you.
Yeah.
And one light on your brother.
Yeah.
And you're going to be facing off against each other. And then you're just going to be there, then there's no friends, there's no brothers, no the relatives in that situation. I'm just telling you. Like, go for the throat. Go for the throat.
Let me add what he said about when we met these girls from Texas. That was our first time we went to Lancaster, and they did invite us. So we went to the table with them, and I think the guy from Germany that makes Top Hat was there and everything.
Yeah.
And they had a logo they were all big club, and they had this logo. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, I love that. I love
Okay,
that.
I saw that logo,
Longbow
and I
Outlaws.
said that is an awesome logo. And it really inspired me. I said, well, that's something every longbow guy should be wearing. So
Outlaw.
Outlaws.
Outlaws. Outlaws.
So on the way home, all the way back to Ohio, we talked about this, and we said, well, longbows, they're not a class. Everybody knows what a longbow is, but they have no identity. And when we started thinking, if longbow shooters had this tag and could put this on because they're longbow, it gives them an identity.
Yeah.
I think Mike got with Santos, and he talked about with him and Santos. I think he bought into it pretty good. But look at the people that are calling and asking for information to wear this logo. People want it without being a longbow. Say, no, you have to shoot.
You got to shoot longbow. Exclusive club. Tell them.
I think that's why we have a class. Yeah. I mean, now we have a class.
Yeah.
If we have an identity, you walk through that thing with that logo, man.
I know. I probably sent out about 70 bag tags over the past 2 years. I know.
Oh, wow.
It's been good too. Yeah.
Even Clay, what's his name from Denmark? Claes Anderson.
Clays.
Oh,
he got one.
Yeah, of course. He's a longbow guy.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to meeting all these guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was the question from Kent. Who are you looking forward to seeing the most at Lancaster this year?
I want to see everybody.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
I tell you. Yeah.
Kim says it's her.
Kim
Timberlake says it's her.
I love Kim.
And we like Matt Zernzak.
Matt Z.
He is a huge supporter of longbow. He's a great guy. Yeah.
Just
very
a good
approachable, as all longbow people seem to be. Very approachable.
Yeah, he's just a weird dude. That's all. He's just a weird. No, I know. We're looking forward. But so Matt's gonna be doing the longbow shoot off too, and he'll be doing the barebow shoot off. The excitement, like I said, you get 2 for 1 this year. So I get excited every year to see Lancaster Archery, the classic. I get fired up this time of year, January, really fired up. But now it's like double. It's double. Yeah, it's twice as exciting this year.
There's going to be more, they say. There'll probably be more coming in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ken, I love this. Ken keeps asking questions. What's the most important part you took away from the last Lancaster? Dude, you should be running your own podcast. I got to get you on here, man. Those are good questions. What's the most important thing you took away from last Lancaster?
I think just completing it, finishing it, being there, meeting new people, seeing all the old friends that we have. It's always just wonderful to be there and come back with that, think about that kind of thing.
That's great. That's great.
Well, I just hope there are people in there tuned into us for us to give them some knowledge on archery, because they'd be very disappointed. But we're long on knowledge and probably a little weak in performance. So
that's good, man. So before we call it quits here, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to, or anyone? Any thanks that you want to give?
I would like to start with the first person. We knew when we got back in this thing, we needed help. So, like I say, Tom heard about Fawn, so we gave her a call right away. She was the first one we worked with, and we still do. We love her. We've worked with, I like to say, thanks to Mike and Karen Holston. We've worked with them too. We've worked with all the guys at the boot camp. Appreciate all the help from those guys. We look forward to that. Paul Helms. Yeah. If we're around Paul, you're going to learn something from Paul right away. So
for sure.
We want to thank all the people we've worked with over the time we've been doing this, for sure.
No, that's really great. That's really great. We got some more questions coming in. I don't want to leave. I hate to leave you guys. I wish your other brother was on here. Okay, so
he's funny.
If you could give one tip to a newbie, what would it be? One tip to a brand new archer coming into longbow class.
Get a mentor.
Absolutely.
It's just like golf or anything else. If we were all self-taught when we grew up because we didn't have videos and TV. Well, we did eventually get TVs. We didn't have all the stuff that's accessible. Yeah. But until you work with someone that really knows the process, you're going to plateau very
Yeah.
early, get disappointed, and probably leave.
Yeah.
So get with a mentor and learn the fundamentals, and you'll enjoy this. And it's just like golf. You learn it all your life. So
Yeah.
you're always learning.
I've always said you can never reach your maximum potential without good fundamentals.
Mm.
You know, you can shoot good arrows, you can do all this without mentors, and you can learn your own.
Sure.
But you probably will not max your own potential.
That's a good point. And it's nice that you guys have mentors and then you have each other, right? That you can kind of look at and give each other a little bit of hell for doing things that you shouldn't be doing. I just want to emphasize this. When I first got into archery, there was guys, I was younger, right? I was like in my 20s or something like that. And there was guys your age, and we only had these forums. And we'd go out to these bow forums and we'd ask a question, and they would just yell at you, like nonstop. And they were very rigid. You guys are just so different than that age. And I just appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank archerypass.com. They're an amazing place to get archery equipment, and they've been a sponsor of our channel forever. And then I want to thank the Push Archery. They're so great. As you guys know, Matt's amazing. He sponsored this channel. And Santo, the Longbow Outlaws.
The man, our leader.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm going to tell you, thank you very much again from the bottom of my heart being on the show. It's been a lot of fun talking to you. And
we're honored.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah.
No problem at all, guys. Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Merry
Same
Christmas.
to everybody out there.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right.
Okay.
That's the good stuff, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for participating. We'll see you soon.